Hey Brandy, this is in response to your initial post. I really appreciated the fact that you compared this to apple to oranges, because really there was so much difference between these two meetings. But I don't know if I was focusing too much on, oh wow, this second video is so much more welcoming than the first. That I didn't really realize the things that you had pointed out about, everything being vague. There wasn't really a time set. There wasn't anybody writing it down. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, I'm hoping somebody's thinking about or writing down things off the camera. But even then, I rewatched it and I was like, well, I don't really think that's true, which is, it's weird. So I'm a general education teacher, and I think I remember you saying that you were a special education teacher, and so you are more knowledgeable about IEP meetings. And so here I am, because really the only experience I've had as an IEP at an IEP meeting is as a general education teacher as well as a parent. And so in the second video, I was like, wow, like I would love for this to be the scenario as opposed to the first video. But then again, I would also, now that, you pointed out the fact, of needing things not so vague, it really changed my thinking on the second video as well, even though it was more accepting. But also, you mentioned this in your reply to me as well as in your initial post, just about the prevalence of the hearing loss and the deafness as opposed to autism. And I don't know, I guess my question to you is, okay, so I'm very curious to see what you would think about, how would it be if the kid from the first video, so the hard of hearing child, what if the IEP meeting was more like the second video, where it was more welcoming, but also vague, and that mom in the first video was like, I need my kid to have 3 times a week, speech therapy services in the general education classroom. I'm just really curious of what you think about how that would be different if that kid and that parent were in the second IEP meeting. Just because, autism is more prevalent, and so more people are more aware, sort of, if they they go out and become knowledgeable about it. But just curious, how would you think that the school would have reacted had it been deafness and not autism? So, thank you.